Hello, today is September 28th, 2023, and I'm reading out of this book, Simple Abundance. And it is Christian based, but that's okay. Today's reading is pretty profound. First of all, the verse that it goes off of and talks about is Ecclesiastes 3:1. There is a time for everything and a season for every activity under heaven. And there was a popular song that came out that immortalized that, I think, from the Beatles. But these things that we have here, there's a time for everything, but they're not at the same time, no matter how hard we try. You cannot raise happy, secure, emotional, well-adjusted children, revel in a fabulous marriage, and work 60 hours a week. Oh, you want to, I know, because so do I. But we can't. It's physically, emotionally, and psychologically impossible. We've tried and we have failed. We cannot circumvent the laws of heaven and earth just because it would be convenient, just because it would fit nicely into our plans. We have tried. We have failed. We cannot do it all of the time. We're meant only to do some of it. In order to find out what the sum is to be, we need to ask, what is it that I truly want right now? What is it that I truly need right now? How do I get it? How much does it cost in life's currency? This might be the reason for you to wipe a runny nose. This doesn't mean the season of running your own business won't occur. This might be the season of living out of a suitcase. That doesn't mean that the season of restoring a colonial farmhouse will never come. Making deals doesn't mean that someday you won't be making school lunches. The seasons of life are not meant to be frenetic, just full. You probably can have it all, Ann Quidlin says, just not all at the same time. And you might have to make certain compromises when your children are small. But your children are going to be small for a very short period of time. It will go in a blink of an eye, and you will only be 40, 50, or 60 with another 15 to 25 years ahead of you when you realize it. A quarter of a century to do what you want to do the way you want to do it. And blessed is the woman who knows her own limits. Boy, there's so much in this that we can unpack. So when she talked about we can't do it all the time, and you need to ask what is truly important right now. What is it that I need to live right now? How do I get it? Because it's going to cost me life currency. And I've recently had an occasion to try to teach this to some close family members, but get the message or not, whatever. I happen to deal with a lot of disabilities and a lot of osteoarthritis throughout my whole body, 5 herniated discs, multiple sclerosis, lupus, type 1 diabetes, lots of problems. But every day I push through. Every day I get up and I do everything I can. It's not enough, but it's everything I can do. And I had a friend one time tell me about the concept of straws. In everybody's life, you have a vase full of straws. And that's how many life resources, life's currency, that you have for that day. And the goal is to have some straws left over at the end of the day so that you can borrow against them if you need to the next day. So when it works that way for a person with major health problems and disabilities, we don't have as many straws in our vase as you have in yours. So when you have to be on a level of constant aggravation and constant worry, you don't have any straws. You don't have any currency from your life stockpiles to pull from. And that's when bad stuff happens. That's when you get so tired, you get exhausted, you get sick. You get so tired, you get exhausted, you lash out and you say things you don't mean. And there is a season to our times. There are times when you're a young mother and all you can do is try to get through the next hour and face work and just do the best you can. But as the book said, and I'm here to tell you, those times are very fleeting and short. Doesn't seem like it when you're in it, but it does. Suddenly you wake up and you've got kids in kindergarten and first grade, and you're like, where did that 4 years go to? So when you're in the forest, you can't see the trees, but it's very important to become aware of the tree that's right in front of you. So I would leave you with the idea that, I guess one way I thought about it is this way. If it matters in 5 years, great. If what you're doing and taxing your body and your life currency with isn't going to matter in 5 years, then you probably don't need to do it. Um, just think about that. And when you decide what you're going to call through on a day-to-day basis. And I have to say this, organizing your day is such a very, very important thing. I'm actually starting, I programmed it all day yesterday about an electronic task list of everything I want to accomplish in a day. And I'm talking about drinking of, how many, you know, things of water I drink in a day, or how many times I walk the dog every day, how many times I do the postings on different Facebook pages every single day. I'm trying to codify that so that I can be very, very, just do better with my life. Anyway, I hope that you understand that there is a time for everything, and there is a season for every activity under heaven. That's Ecclesiastes 3:1. If you want to read that few more verses of that, I would highly recommend it. There is a time to pray. There is a time to fight. There's a time to, I'm just making this up, but there is a time to sleep. There's a time to wake, and such like that. Anyway, I hope this helps you, and I hope that you realize that there is a time for everything in your life, but you're the one in control. All right, have a great day. I appreciate you.